Welcome to the India Diaries, Part 3. Last time when we left off, Darren and I had just arrived in the little village of Srivilliputtur, where Darren would be teaching English and I would be hanging out and taking in some Indian culture. Darren would be busy teaching during the week to his students, but on the weekends we would have free time. So we decided to take a few weekend trips. Our very first weekend trip was to the most southern point of India, called KanyaKumari. Our journey began with a very long bus ride. We're about to begin our first Indian bus ride to a place called Valley. We hope we're on the right bus.
I just had a long day of teaching. I'm tired.
It's the last place he wants to be right now.
No. Vacations are good.
It was downpouring rain for the majority of our bus trip, and unfortunately, the bus was not waterproof. It's pouring rain. Eventually, the skies cleared up, and a whopping 6.5 hours later, we arrived in KanyaKumari. The next morning, our first stop was at the Mahatma Gandhi Museum. There we learned a little bit about the history of Gandhi's life and his work around the world. Before their immersion, Gandhi's ashes were kept in the area inside that circle. We soon headed back outside to take in the beautiful water around us. Not only is KanyaKumari the most southern tip of India, but it is also the location where 3 major bodies of water meet: the Arabian Sea, the Bay of Bengal, and the Indian Ocean. When the devastating tsunami hit in 2004, KanyaKumari was one of the affected coastlines. We found this modest memorial to those lives that were lost. This statue is the Thiruvallur statue. Standing at 133 feet tall, it sits out in the water and is essentially India's version of the Statue of Liberty. After watching everyone play around in the water for quite some time, Darren and I decided to join in the fun and dip our feet into all 3 bodies of water. Next morning, we were up mega early in order to join the masses and watch the sun rise at the most southern tip of India. We were pretty tired and felt like zombies packed in like sardines. We almost gave up, thinking the overcast would mean no sunrise, but thankfully we stuck around, and sure enough, the sun rose over KanyaKumari. This was our sign to pack up and head back to our little town of Srivilliputtur. We had a pretty good weekend in KanyaKumari, a few ups and downs and the stresses of, well, India in general. And when we arrived back in Srivilliputtur, during the week, we eat at our host families every night. And one night they wanted us to make something that we eat at home. And my favorite food back home is grilled cheese sandwiches. So I decided it would be great to make grilled cheese sandwiches. However, the supplies we needed weren't really available. They don't have cheese, really. So we had this stuff called paneer, which is a type of cheese, but it's definitely different than what I eat back home. We also needed ketchup, because I love ketchup with my grilled cheese sandwiches. And our host family bought us chili ketchup. So here's a little video of us trying to make grilled cheese sandwiches, and it sort of worked out. I think they liked it. Sure. Do you come with things to put them on? Okay. I'm making grilled cheese sandwich in an Indian kitchen. Okay.
Good job.
Thanks. We're making it with paneer, which I think is cheese. Okay.
Shall I see?
Good.
Yes,
Okay. We have more bread, yes?
yeah, here also.
Okay.
More and more. On the table, they're very table. Which table? Bread.
I hope it works. They will never eat Western food again. Okay. So, if we could put butter or on one side of each bread.
Ghee.
Ghee on one side of the bread. Yeah. Is that okay? Okay. Great. Oh, so I can use this? Okay. Alright. So, the way to make grilled cheese sandwich is you spread some ghee or cheese or butter on the bread.
I do it pretty lightly if you can.
I know. Okay. So you spread some ghee.
Okay.
Hear it bubble. Put on the paneer, in this case. Super, yeah. Then you, on the other one, put some more ghee.
What is this? This is milk.
This is fish. Okay. Then you put the top one on, okay? You let that fry. I think these ones are probably done. Probably burning. Yeah. Darren gets that one.
Maybe the heat's
That's
not
good.
too high.
That's long enough, I think. Yeah.
Cool. Out.
Cheese sandwich.
That's a cheese sandwich.
Is it good?
Yes,
It is, what did you call it?
Superb.
Superb?
cheese sandwich.
Yes. You called it superb. Do you want to say that on camera? Do you want to say it is superb?
It is superb.
Superb.
It's lovely. It's our first cheese sandwich, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why the cheese sandwich before? Super job. You eating one, Joanne?
We're eating it with we're eating it with chili tomato ketchup. 2 weeks into our time in Srivalibator, we made our second weekend trip. This time to a communist state, actually, a place called Kovalam. After a nearly 9-hour terrifying bus journey, we arrived in the communist beach town of Kovalam. Lucky for us, it was low season, so we got an expensive room for a super low price, and we had a view of the ocean. We found a funky restaurant named Fusion where we chilled out and enjoyed some cappuccinos with our breakfast. This place had the nicest squatty toilet I have seen yet. They even tell you how to use it. Sure, it's a bit graphic, but hey, it's cute nonetheless. Neat. Continuing our relaxing day, we headed out to the beach where people were having tons of fun playing in the water. Knowing I would be swarmed by people wanting to know my name and where I was from if I stepped foot in that water, I decided to stay on shore and relax in the sun. As you can assume, they still found us, and this literally happened every 5 minutes.
Canada.
Canada. Bye. Goodbye. Bye.
Our peace and quiet finally came when these two Asian guys showed up and became the newest celebrities on the beach. Once again, our weekend trip came to a close, so we enjoyed one last meal overlooking the beautiful waters of Kovalam. And to finish off the India Diaries Part 3, I want to leave you with this little interaction Darren and I had on our bus back from Kovalam. We met this family, mother, father, and 3 boys. They couldn't speak any English, but they were so nice to us. We somehow talked about random things, and the youngest boy, who was as cute as all get out, he wanted to say hello to Canada, so this is his chance. Cutest kid in India.
Just smile. Show your teeth. Nice.
Wave hello. Wave hello. Hello. Wave. Video. Good. Good. You are funny. You're funny.
Huh? Funny.
Huh? Huh?
Show him, baby. English pa.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Hello, Canada.
Yell, say hello, Canada! Next time on Backpack with Brock. The time finally comes for me to get an Indian haircut. If you enjoyed this video, you can hit like, leave a comment, or you can subscribe by clicking on me. Thanks for watching. Click on me.